Okay. So again, Job is devastated. He's letting out his feelings. He also is requesting an audience with the Lord. He knows that there's possibly no way. And remember, we mentioned in the previous Bible study, and I mentioned it as well, that where there are two or more, especially believers, and when we talk, the Lord is with us. The Lord, we're basically talking. We're talking to the Lord. The Lord knows. So you are confessing. He's telling them his devastation. What he may not realize, and we're not going to get to it in this Bible study, but in I think a few more, and we'll get to it, is that the Lord is there. Lord's listening. He knows. I know I'm giving away. Let's continue to read. Can anyone teach knowledge to God since he judges even the highest? One man dies in full vigor, completely secure and at ease, his body well nourished, his bones rich with marrow. Another man dies in bitterness of soul, never having enjoyed anything good. Side by side they lie in the dust, and worms cover them both. So listen to what he's saying, because he's already talking about how in life there will be people who are cruel. And we talked about this in the previous Bible study too, because of time and time limits and timing. So that people will live and be cruel and look like their life is secure, like they have it all. Their good health, riches, whatever they want, they can do whatever they want. But they're not good people. They're not a good person. And so Job is asking that question. He's saying, I've seen this, but why? Why is a good, righteous person, and as he's saying right here, both side by side they lie in the dust and worms cover them. So one may have struggled and the other one did not. And one may have worshiped the Lord and the other one did not. And here we got is what side by side they lie in the dust and worms cover them. So he's saying he's not mentioning the worshiping part right now. He's just mentioning about the two different lives, one who's struggling and one who has it all. And so he's also stating facts. He's stating that they're both come to the same end. And so but it's questions that people have even today. Why do things happen the way they happen? And don't worry, because the Lord's going to answer us when we get to him. So but it also, like, bring past to present, we may ask why is it that maybe that we hear all the time that it's harder in life if you become a believer. And where that comes from is more wisdom and more knowledge, because that's recognizing the good and the bad. It's recognizing what's sin. It's a reflection onto our own selves, because we cannot ourselves promote our own righteousness. We cannot put on a veil of righteousness and proclaim ourselves God. We can't do that, nor can the devil. But the devil wants to tempt you and say that you can do something similar or you can do it. That's not the case. The devil does not care about you. He just cares about, he already knows that the word is truth and where he's going, but he wants to take as many people with him as possible. And he wants to mess with people. And so I know this is going all over the place, but bringing it back to Job and bringing it back to past and present, we can see stuff like this in our lives. The inequity, the unfairness in societies around the world. And it can bring a question to you. And that's okay. That is okay. Questions about why do things happen? Questions about why are things permitted? Always, always, always take them to the Lord. The Lord can provide the wisdom. The Lord can provide the revelation for that and understanding. Everything has a time, and there's a reason, because it'll even talk about that, especially when we get to Revelation. Sometimes bad things do happen, but it's limited in time. The Lord loves us eternally, beyond time. And we can be with him for eternity, beyond time. And so those are things that I want you to think about. I know this Bible study may run long today. Just a fair warning. What kind of thoughts or feelings come to your mind when we read over this? How does it make you feel, and what does it make you think?